Hello everyone, in this video we will learn about TSL, that is test and set lock instruction, as well as exchange instruction. So let us start with the first algorithm, that is TSL instruction. This one is the TSL instruction. Here this algorithm or this instruction is divided into two parts. First part is enter underscore region and second part is leave underscore region. Or also we can say is that there are two functions in this algorithm. First one is enter underscore region, second one is leave underscore region. Now this function is to be called by a process whenever that process wants to enter in its critical section, and this function, that is leave underscore region function, is to be called by a process whenever a process leaves the critical section. So if we consider here process A, then this enter underscore region is called by this process A at time t1, because this process A wants to enter in its critical section over here at time t1. So before entering in its critical section, this process A calls enter underscore region function. Now if you consider same process A, then this process A calls leave underscore region at time t3 immediately after exiting from critical section. So if we consider process B, then B will call enter underscore region at time t3 before entering in its critical section, and will call leave underscore region immediately after exit from the critical section. Now let us see this algorithm step by step. First one is enter underscore region. So this process A calls enter underscore region at time t1 at here. Now the first instruction is TSL, that is test and set lock register comma lock. What this instruction will do, this instruction simply copy the lock variable into register and set lock variable to 1. So suppose we are having register and a lock variable. So this instruction simply copies the value of lock variable. So here it is 0, that 0 is copied into register, and the value of this lock variable set to 1. Then after second instruction, compare register comma 0. This instruction will simply compare the value of register with 0. Means was the lock variable is 0. So here we will compare register value is 0 or not. Now either the value of register is 0 or 1. If the value of register is 0, that means this process is allowed to enter in its critical section. Now if the value of register is not equals to 0, means that process is not allowed to enter in its critical section. So next instruction is JNE enter underscore region, means jump not equal. Now if it was not 0, means if the value of register is not equal to 0, then from this instruction your cursor is moved to the name of this function, that is enter underscore region. So if the value of register is not equal to 0, then your cursor will be moved from the instruction number 3 to enter underscore region. Again the same process will follow these two steps. Again if the value is not equal to 0, then again. So your process is continuously testing these three instructions and remains in loop or in waiting state until the value of register becomes 0. Now if the value of register is 0, then that process is entered in its critical section. So here RET, that is return. So return to caller means critical section is entered. Now leave region. Your process will call this function at time t3. Means once your process is exited from the critical section, immediately the process will call leave underscore region. Simply the first instruction, that is move log comma 0. It simply set the value of log variable as 0. Suppose here process is exit from this critical section, immediately it sets the value of log as 0. So in this way TSL instruction will work. Next, move further. Exchange instruction. Here exchange instruction works same as that of TSL instruction. Here the difference is in first two instruction. In the first instruction of enter underscore region, move register comma #1. What this instruction will do, it simply put value 1 into the register. Second instruction is exchange register comma log. Here this XCHG means exchange. Here this instruction will simply swap the content of register and log, and after that it will compare the value of register with 0. If it is not 0, means if the value of register is not equal to 0, then your cursor is moved over here. So these three instructions are repeatedly executed and your process is in tight loop, means in busy wait, until and unless the value of register becomes 0. And if the value of register becomes 0, then process will enter into critical section, so it's return and leave underscore region. Whenever your process is exited from the critical section, it calls leave underscore region, and same as in TSL instruction, it simply moves the value 0 into log variable once the process exit from the critical section. So in this way both the instruction will work. Thank you very much.